Hello, Virgo. This is your Mercury Retrograde forecast for October 2014, and we're doing it on a separate file here today, just because on your monthly forecast we were focusing on the eclipses, 2 of them coming up this month, and so I really didn't fit Mercury into it. And it is essential to speak about Mercury when she goes retrograde. She will retrograde from between the 4th and 25th of October. So until the 4th, Virgo, Mercury is in your 3rd house for communication. Could also be short distance travel. It could be anything here that you have to do with to and fro around your neighborhood, your closest community, siblings, and so forth. And then here on the 10th, she's moving out of this area, the 3rd house, back into your financial house, the 2nd house of monthly income and your day-to-day financial situation. So that will give you a little time between the 10th and the 25th to tweak those things that can behoove you in the long run. You might run into a couple of things that you might need to balance out here. It is also in the sign, back into the sign, should I say, of Libra, which needs to have that balance. But it's in good company because the Sun and Venus also is in the 2nd house here this month. And Venus also rules money and rules the house that it's in and also rules Libra. So there's like a triple whammy going on there. So this could be, a month where not only can you come to see an increase on your financial income, but having Mercury come back in here might be a blessing, even though we know the curse of retrogrades are delays and those kind of things. However, it's not just that. It takes us back to maybe even past opportunities. So as September was moving along relatively quickly for you, there might have been things that could have perhaps opened some doors for you and you weren't looking too closely at it. In that case, if any opportunities should be coming back around now, this would be the time for it. You just don't want to start anything new, but you could look at it, get the information, gather that information, and then make up your mind. So anytime after the 25th, when Mercury goes direct again, that's the time that you would like to kind of consider whatever these new insights have given you. And then, of course, we have that new moon eclipse here, 0 degrees in Scorpio, so that's just smack on the cusp from the 2nd to the 3rd house. So you might see how that might bring in also opportunities for you. New news here on the 23rd, the 25th, Mercury is going to go direct. So it's still retrograde on the time of the eclipse. So you still don't want to act, but you can put your intentions. That's what the eclipses, or should I say the new moons, do. We put down our intentions, and then you'll start seeing after the 25th, it will pick up speed, finalize the 2nd house. Before now in November, Mercury will get back into that 3rd house of communication and busyness. You're going to be quite busy there in November. More about that next month, but in the meanwhile, do listen to your moon and rising sign here for the Mercury retrograde forecasts, all right? Just like you do on your regular monthly forecasts. And if you haven't listened to those yet for October, you might want to go there and listen to that as well. All right? So have a good month. See you in November. Bye now.